Anna, so good to have you with us here today.
Thank you so much, and I'm really happy to join one of my absolute favorite events and days in Stockholm. And I'm really welcome you everyone who's been active during these days, and thank you so much also for the opportunity to kick off this day. And still, it's sadly that I cannot be with you in person, but I'm looking forward for next year's event where we can actually see each other and hug each other again and collaborate. And I look forward to open up our cities, not only in Stockholm, but all over the world this summer, hopefully, in many places. But talking about the summer, it's really important for people now to be out. They appreciate much more than ever good food, restaurants, culture, activities, great public beaches. It's so strong during the pandemic, and people really want to see more of this for the future. So what we've seen is that many Stockholmers really appreciate the green areas. They want to grow vegetables. They don't perhaps always have their own gardens, but they can rent a cultivation plot. They can start or join a cultivation association or take care of land that the city gives you permission to cultivate on. And this is really popular, and we will scale it up as much as possible. And farming plots like, together with pop-ups, parks, public beaches, food trucks, and summer pedestrian street, this is great meeting places for Stockholmers and visitors. And of course, also the many restaurants. We have over 1,000 in our city, and coffee places and other. Today, some 10 billion tons of food is produced annually in the world. And we know that 1/3 is thrown away. And the environmental impact of food waste is 4 times greater than all flights combined, and it costs us $750 billion annually. And food waste has increased by 204% since 1960 and 50% since 1990. And one conclusion is, of course, that what you eat and how much you throw away has a much greater impact on the environment than origin, how the food is transported and packaged. And in 2019, the city of Stockholm, together with 13 cities in the C40 network, signed a Good Food City Declaration. And the declaration draws attention to the need to change the global food system and the great impact of our eating habits on the climate. But food is not just numbers and a necessity of life. I just came from Järva. That's why I was a little bit stressed, because this morning I had the privilege to open the Järvavik in one of our more segregated areas. It's a district in the northwest in Stockholm. There's a lot of people all over the world, and I'm very happy to meet with them to discuss the challenges and future possibilities for the district. Järva has a strong mix of different culture, many of which where food is deeply rooted, a part of culture, and something that brings joy and connection to family and friends and creates a sense of community. So we know that food brings people together. It is as simple as that. In some way, I think it's rooted in our DNA. When you can get food from all over the world, we need to use it the fullest and maybe also make better use of it. I am very curious as to what the future holds when it comes to urban food. Cities are growing, and already more than half of the world's population lives in our cities. And by 2050, it's estimated that 70% live in cities. At the same time, the global population of people will have grown from almost 8 to 10 billion people. This means that a lot more food will have to be produced and consumed on a global scale. Some reports state that food demand is expected to continue to increase by 14% per decade. meaning food production needs to be nearly double its current rate in order to keep up. And we can see a lot of positive trends growing rapidly around the world to reduce the climate impact of food chain, such as innovation in insect protein, cell-based seafood and meats, apps to help consumer make more sustainable choices, online marketplaces matching food services buyers with food suppliers, vertical farmer, and much more. And as one of the fastest growing capitals in Europe, with a population expected to grow by 60% between 2015 and 2050, Stockholm is a potentially unique testbed for new systems aimed at growing food in cities and integrating these new food distribution systems in urban development. Stockholm is already one of Europe's leading food destinations, and with Good Food City, this will be strengthened. A new gastronomy that focuses on more than just flavors and Michelin stars, and create new experiences and stories about food. A new business community is currently being built in Stockholm, where innovation in food, its production, distribution, cooking, and data invites new players to the table. Sweden and Stockholm are world leaders in tech, data, innovation, and telecom, something that is now staining the next generation of food system. As a world-leading innovation hub, Stockholm has focused on a new area, good food. The next generation food system is about much more than what's on the plate. The effect of food on people as well as of the planet means that new players will take their place with both new products and new services. Traceability and measurability require new technical solutions. But also, we have the potential to become successful expert products. Solving the food system of the future releases great values, human, natural, and economic. I want Stockholm to be a creative, innovative-driven, and sustainable food capital in the world, based on our DNA, location, and advanced technology and development in sustainable thinking. Stockholm has a unique position. As well as we are painfully aware that this last year and a half has been very challenging for people, as well as several whole industries due to the global pandemic, it has really hit so many cities hard, not least also the food industry, restaurants, clubs. As of now, we do, however, see a light in the tunnel as more and more people get the vaccine. It is my sincere hope that we will meet again for the big meet next year, and that we can enjoy sustainable food from all over the world together in person. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of these discussions and this conference. Thank you.
I mean, what to say? Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much. And I think all of you out there, now I know that you envy us, our mayor in Stockholm.